Yeah? Whoa. Is that so? Hello. Hi, pretty lady. Hi. Hi. What you doing? Wow, buddy. That's so good. He knows where it goes. I can't get it. Where is it? Today we are moving the babies into the cribs. Freya is in the bassinet in our room and Griffin is in his crib. Today we are moving Freya into her crib in the twins' room, and so they will be sleeping in the same room, and I am freaking out about it, like on the inside, but like I'm like so nervous because like what if the other one wakes up the other one and now I have two screaming babies at like 4 a.m. or something. I am dreading it, but I'm hoping that it goes good. I think that we've waited long enough and I think she's ready. So cross our fingers, wish us luck.
It's daylight savings day.
It is?
Yeah.
So it went ahead?
Yeah, so it's, to us, it's supposed to be actually 8:20 according to the clocks around, but it's actually 9:20.
Shit. Why did we pick today to do the babies?
We should
I didn't
not.
realize it was daylight savings time.
Maybe we should wait till the next day.
No, if we keep waiting, it's just gonna suck. my hair looks weird and I don't have any makeup on. This is just what my life is like. Right now, I am sitting in there's like a pile of clothes, and I've got like clothes here, and like that's a diaper, but like back here. Don't judge me about that diaper. I literally just put the kids to bed. Just wanted to kind of like update you guys on our journey with Theo and sleep training. Now he's getting older and the cry it out method was not working, and we were wondering why it wasn't working, why Theo was having so many tantrums, why he was so aggressive towards the babies. And because like, I don't want to say he was aggressive. I mean, he's an aggressive kid. He's very like high spirited. He loves like roughhousing and like being chased and just like, I don't know, he's like a roughhousey kid. I don't know. So he's pretty aggressive, and when the babies are like on the floor and stuff, he doesn't watch where he's going. He can like trip over them or step on them by accident, and he doesn't mean to do it, but he's just like a very aggressive kid. Yes, high-spirited is another term, because he's not like aggressive, like he doesn't like punch things, but he's a very high-spirited kid, and he was having like more tantrums and having just like a hard time, and we think it was because of the fact that like he was seeing that I was giving the babies a lot more attention, which they're babies, they need a lot more attention, but a 1.5-year-old doesn't understand that they need more attention than he does, and he thinks that he deserves attention. He does deserve attention, but also like I can't help you get a toy off a shelf when I'm breastfeeding the babies, and you have to understand that. I'm reading this book, and basically it was like having some tips for baby sleep, but then also it was having tips for like toddler sleep and why toddlers are so different. So I kind of incorporated that. I created a like stricter routine, and in that routine I added like more stricter snack time, stricter meal time, so he knows when we're having a meal. Right now, like Shane's on paternity leave. The babies, we kind of base our like life around what the babies are on, so we don't really have like a strict schedule, or we didn't have a strict schedule of when like we ate. We just kind of ate when we were hungry, but that's not really good for toddlers, because they need to know like, hey, I'm a little bit hungry, but I know I get to eat around this time, you know, and like they need that kind of structure. So I put in mealtime, snack times. I put in family time, so like when we all come together and we're hanging out with the babies, and then quiet time for Theo, and then I also incorporated one-on-one time for Theo. So this helps us a lot. It helps him to kind of judge like, when can we do our own thing and work, because Shane works from home right now, and I do like YouTube and like writing and stuff. So when can we do one-on-one things where he has his quiet time and he's playing by himself, and then like when do we need to come together and like be together, and then when do we need to focus on Theo and create that time for him, because I think he was like, he needed quality time. So this schedule has been working so crazy. Okay, so within a matter of I would say 2 days, but 3 days was like perfect, no crying at all. He now knows his schedule, and he doesn't cry with bedtime, like now at all. Like it's crazy. He used to cry so long. We would go in there and we'd be like, okay Theo, like what do you need? And he'd say like, I want more milk, I want more water, I want Teddy, or like he would just like want things, and then he'd be like, oh I'm hungry, even though he just ate, and he would just like make excuses to not be in there. Now it's like he knows that like, well I already had my bedtime snack, well I have my milk, I have my water, okay, well, mommy already said goodnight, daddy already said goodnight. He doesn't cry at all, and it's crazy. Like yesterday we went to a baby shower and we were there like from like 2 till like 6:30 we got home, and that's like interrupting his schedule. And I thought that we would have the toughest time putting him to bed because we were so off routine, but nope, like we still did his one-on-one time for like an hour before bed, and he called for me once and then he went straight to bed. That is a plus. So basically, I'll let you know kind of like the details of what we did, just for like an example if you guys are watching this video because you guys want like sleeping advice or whatever. So basically what we do is have early dinner. So we give Theo dinner around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And this is because when Shane goes back to work, that's around the time that we are gonna have it as a family. When Shane gets home, he immediately is gonna be hungry, so we're just gonna have it then. So 4:30, 5 o'clock is dinner, and then we have family time until 6:30. 6:30 is snack, and then at 7 o'clock, we put him in his room. I'll show a little snippet here of what I did with his room, but I essentially made like a kind of quiet time corner for him in his room with all his teddy bears, a little mattress. He has some puzzle games, and he has his books and like a few blocks or whatever for quiet play. But essentially he's in there for an hour with Shane. And right now it's Shane because of the babies. I'm with the babies at bedtime. So Shane goes in there, plays with him for about an hour. In that hour, he brushes his teeth, puts pajamas on, he'll read him books. And then when I'm done with the babies, I usually go in and I read him about 2 or 3 books. And then I will say, it's like, okay, we have to say goodnight to all our books. And he hands me each book that's on the floor that he took out, and we say goodnight to it and then put it back in his shelf. And he really enjoys doing that. And then I say, okay, now we have to say goodnight to all our teddies. And he says goodnight to each teddy and places them where he wants them on the mattress. And then we put him in his crib. And then when he goes in his crib, I usually sing him a song and I say, okay, it's night night, I'll see you in the morning and we can play. And he says, night night mama, and then I'll leave the room. That has consistently really worked for us. Usually around family time, we make sure that he has all of his roughhousing. So Shane like throws him in the air. He bounces on his little trampoline that we got him, which the doctor recommended. Kids that when they were babies loved to be rocked to sleep because they like that repetitive motion, and it's like a soothing thing. I don't know, it's like a self-soothing thing. Same thing with being in the car ride, if kids fall asleep in the car or if they like the stroller. We'll get all the roughhouse play done then, and then it's quiet time with daddy and then mommy a little bit if the babies have gone to sleep. So that is just kind of my little rant on sleep training. The babies, we are sleep training them starting today in the cribs, in their room together. So we're gonna see how that goes. Right now they're sleeping and taking a nap together. They've been really good during the day with their naps, but during the day is a different story than nighttime, and all your parents can probably agree with me on that. I don't know what it is about nighttime, but they always seem to be little schmucks at the nighttime. During the day, it's like, wow, you go to bed so easy. Why? Hey guys, I just wanted to update you on like what's going on. Now it's like 9:20 at night, but we hit daylight savings today, so technically it's like 8 for us right now. So Theo had a hard time going to bed. The twins have woken up 4 times already. We've had only one time where Griffin woke up and woke Freya up, but so far so good with the twins. I don't know. Hey guys, just wanted to hop on and tell you guys how the night went. So it was the first night with the twins in their room together. It was horrible. I don't know if it was because they were together or if it was because like Griffin's growing or whatever, but Griffin wakes up about like 2 to 4 times a night on average. Yesterday he woke up 10 times, and that's not including Freya in between those times. So it was a really rough night. I had a total of 2 hours of sleep. I had a couple of naps today, and I just put the babies down. We'll see how this goes. I put them to bed, and they were both, like, one of them was crying when I was feeding the other one, and they went to sleep listening to the crying. So I think they are getting used to it. I just think that it's going to be a rough couple days for me. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please join my little community and subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it to anybody who you think will enjoy it. Thanks so much. Bye.